Okay, so today what we're going to do basically is just look over the stuff that we need to do for the class and get started on the class. So the first thing that we're going to look at today is Google Classroom. And if you haven't signed up for Google Classroom, you should as soon as possible, because that is going to be the repository of everything. So can you all see the Google Classroom screen here? You can turn on your mic and tell me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So some of this, JJ, you'll see this kind of similar to biology, that the slideshow is going to be one continuous slide deck. Okay, so everything that we look at, study, you know, do little activities with and stuff, everything is going to be on that slide deck. And it's continuous, so it'll be the whole thing. Okay? So let's take a look at these slides. I'm going to just show you a few things. If you've not been in Google Classroom, there's the link. And if you have not completed the quiz on Google Classroom, you should do that. This is the link for that. And that's the link for Jamboard, which we'll be using later. So I just want to answer some questions, and basically the people who've already completed the virtual learning quiz had a lot of questions for me about what this was going to look like. This class is fully credited. It's fully graded. It is exactly the same as chemistry in class. The only difference is we were going to have to modify some labs and stuff, but it is absolutely the same, fully credited. Attendance via completed work is mandatory. So you have to complete the work. That's the way I will know that you are keeping current with the class. Attendance in the scheduled classroom is highly recommended, and we will start regular classes and class schedules probably by Friday. We're just trying to get everybody set up right now. And basically, there'll be 3 chemistry classes per day, 45-minute classes, and you can go to any of the 3. You don't have to go to a certain one every day. After this week, there'll be a standing schedule. If you're struggling, okay, so if it's an assignment or it's a technical issue or you don't have internet for some reason, or you're fighting other people for internet or whatever is going on, just let me know right away. The thing is, the biggest thing to do is not get behind on the assignments, because if you do, you'll find yourself in a world of hurt. You'll be trying to look at stuff that's 2 weeks old and figure out what's going on, and it'll be so much harder. So please don't do that. We'll be using Google Classroom, Google Forms, Slides, Jamboards, and Docs. So if you don't have technical knowledge of those, don't worry about it too much. We're going to be working on it. As we go. And the slides in this show, like I said, are continuous, so they'll be shared with you in Classroom. The classroom expectations, at the very minimum, you should check in and complete the assignment on Google Classroom every day. And this is how we're checking attendance. Okay, class attendance helps you complete the work, and that's where I can help you if you're confused about anything. And it helps you do well on tests. So be sure to complete your work as soon as possible so you don't get behind. I especially emphasize this in chemistry. Chemistry is not at all like biology. Chemistry is more like learning a language. So, for example, when I was in high school, I studied Spanish. And if I didn't understand the uno, dos, tres, part of it, I wasn't going to understand how to write a paragraph later. And that's the same way that chemistry is. You spend a lot of time learning the language of chemistry so that you can actually use it. If you don't learn the language, that's where students get in trouble. Try to get a study buddy or a study group to help you with questions. All right. So if you have a group assignment, you can use your study buddy group if you let me know. I'm pretty flexible about this. I want this to be as complete as an experience and as flexible as an experience as possible for you guys. So I want to make sure that you have everything you need and that you are understanding all the material as we go. All right. Any questions? Oh, sorry, I just saw. Can we use other students like from different? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can use other students at different times. Your study buddy could just be anybody in chemistry. All right. Doesn't have to be in this small group. Any other questions?
Are the classes like, do we have to stay here for the full 40 minutes or whatever?
Not necessarily. I'm scheduling that time out, but just to have it as a slot. But say here's how this might go. Okay, say I give you an assignment the night before, and it's a video. Okay, and you watch the video. And then you come into the class the next day and you're ready to talk about what you saw in the video. Well, when we're done talking about the video, you can leave. All right. But if you're done talking about the video, but you still don't understand what your assignment is, then you can stay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. This should be flexible. We're trying to keep up with the regular chemistry class, but we're also going to do this in a way that makes sense for everybody. So, if you are struggling, you need to let me know. All right.
Okay.
Any more questions? Sorry?
Nothing.
Oh. Okay. You sure? All right, Veda, any questions?
No, I understand it.
Okay. Jaylee?
No, I understand.
That's a cute fish. Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. I wish I had a cute picture like that. Okay. That's it for today, folks. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
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 Bye.